Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another teen romance story for you all to watch. This one is called A Secret Admirer. You can also check out the synopsis in the description box below. But without further ado, let's get this video started. It was a normal day at Willow Creek High. Classes were dragging on forever, and the only thing keeping 17-year-old Maya Jackson awake was the thought of finally seeing her boyfriend, Zane Phillips, after a week of not seeing him due to his soccer practice. As soon as the final bell rang, Maya practically flew out of school, desperate to meet up with Zane before she headed off to work at the local ice cream parlor. As she rounded the corner to Zane's usual waiting spot, she noticed he wasn't there. Frowning, she pulled out her phone to text him, but it went straight to voicemail. No big deal, she thought. He probably just had to run a quick errand or something. So she decided to head home first and change into something more comfortable. Before heading to the park where she and Zane usually hung out, once she got home, she changed into a pair of black ripped jeans and one of Zane's old hoodies. She then put her hair into a messy bun and headed out the door. Maybe I'll surprise him by going to the park first, she thought, a small smile creeping onto her face. When Maya got to the park, she found Zane sitting on the bench where they usually met up. As they swung back and forth, Maya told Zane all about her day, and he listened patiently, occasionally chiming in with a comment or question. After a while, though, the conversation started to dwindle, and an awkward silence fell between them. Zane, do you want to go get some ice cream? Maya asked, breaking the silence. Actually, no. I was hoping we could do something different today, Zane replied. Like what? Maya asked, confused. I don't know, Zane said, looking away. I wanted to ask you something. He took a deep breath. Will you be my girlfriend? Maya stared at him in shock. She had been expecting him to suggest they go get some ice cream or maybe head to the movies, not that he would break up with her. What? She asked, her voice barely a whisper. I'm sorry, Zane stammered. I didn't mean to upset you. It's just, I haven't been honest with you. Honest? Maya echoed, feeling tears prickling at her eyes. What do you mean? Zane looked down at his feet. I'm not from here. What? Maya whispered, her mind racing. Was he an exchange student? Had he been lying to her this whole time? I'm from the future, Zane admitted. Maya blinked, stunned. The future? She repeated. How is that even possible? I don't really know, Zane replied. All I do know is that I came here because I needed to find someone special. He looked up at her, his eyes filled with emotion. And I found her, he whispered, reaching out to cup her face in his hands. Before Maya could respond, a loud voice boomed through the park. Zane Phillips' man called out. A tall, muscular man with a shaved head and a goatee emerged from behind a tree. Dad Zane groaned, burying his face in Maya's shoulder. The man approached them, his expression growing increasingly dark. Zane, he said again, his voice dangerously quiet. You need to come with me right now. But Dad, Zane protested. I was just about to tell her everything. There's no time, the man interrupted. We have to go now. Where are you going? Maya asked, stepping in front of Zane to block him from view.
The man looked at her, his expression softening slightly.
I'm sorry, he said, but you don't understand. There's no time. Zane stepped past Maya and faced his father.
I won't go with you, he said, his voice shaking.
Why not? His father shouted. This isn't your home. You don't belong here. You never did.
I know that, Zane yelled back. But this is where I choose to stay.
And besides, I'm not the only one who doesn't belong here. Are you really going to take me away from the only life I've ever known just so I can go back to a world that doesn't want me? His father looked away, defeated. You know, I didn't want to do this, Zane, he said quietly. But I have no choice. He turned back to Maya, who was watching the exchange with wide eyes. I'm sorry about all of this, he said. I know this must be confusing for you, but I promise you'll understand someday. Before Maya could respond, the man grabbed Zane's arm and pulled him away. No! Maya cried out. reaching for Zane. But he was gone. She turned to the empty swing next to her and buried her face in her hands, tears streaming down her cheeks. The weeks that followed were a blur from Maya. She went to school, she worked at the ice cream parlor, and she tried to put Zane out of her mind. But it was impossible. She could unsleep at night thinking about what had happened to him, and why her seemingly perfect boyfriend was from the future. One evening, while Maya was working at the ice cream parlor, she saw a group of kids walk in, led by a tall boy with familiar brown hair. Her heart skipped a beat. Could it be? She wiped her hands on her apron and approached the counter, trying to calm her racing pulse. "Can I help you?" she asked, forcing a smile. The boy looked up and their eyes met. "Maya," he breathed out. "It's really you?" Relief washed over Maya, followed by a surge of anger. "What are you doing here?" she snapped. I just wanted to see how you were doing," the boy stammered, his eyes dropping to the floor. "Well, I'm doing great," she said sarcastically. "Just peachy." She turned away to hide her tears, unable to believe that after all this time, Zane had sent his brother to spy on her. "Wait, I didn't send him?" the boy said, his voice filled with panic. "What?" Maya turned around, her eyes wide with surprise. "You didn't?" "No," the boy replied. "I swear. We just bumped into each other at the mall. And he told me about you. He was so worried about you, Maya. He wanted me to make sure you were okay." As she listened, Maya couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement building within her. Maybe their story wasn't over yet.
Maybe Zane had come back for her after all.
If you like happy endings, leave a like. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching!